Proud to say I'm over 240 pounds down in a little under 2 years. Yay. Well, welcome, Kim. Welcome. Girl, you did not. I was so excited, but I was also like trying to also watch the clock and manage my phone and all these other kind of things. Well, welcome. I have never been to Ontario, Canada, but I'm telling you right now, one day I'm going to travel the world and I'm going to see everybody. Well, welcome, Mama Bear. Okay, we are about to get started once I get this shut down. Because generally what I do is I start everything at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but I was running behind because I did have some other things that I had to do before I came on live today. But if you guys see me looking over here at this wall, what you're going to do is you're going to see me. I'm putting the workout routine right here. So if I be looking over here, it's not because I'm going crazy or something, okay? It's okay. But I will also mention that if you guys are planning to participate in this exercise and the routine that I have set up for us tonight, I want you guys to keep in mind that if at any point in time it becomes too difficult for you to complete one of these exercises, I am going to introduce to you some modifications that you can practice and do in the event an exercise is too challenging or too risky or too difficult for you to complete. Because as I mentioned, we will be doing these exercises for exactly 1 minute. So what it is it's a challenge. Challenge day is Wednesday. Wednesdays means that we're pushing ourselves to the best of our ability, okay? So with that being said, when I say that we're going to do a jack for a minute, that means you're going to try your hardest to complete a jack the entire minute that we're doing the exercise. But I understand, especially coming from someone who was at one point over 500 pounds, it is not easy all the time to do these exercises. It's not easy to complete them. So with that being said, I am going to introduce to you seated jogging, seated jacks, seated quick feet and things of that nature that you can do in place of those exercises. So let's say, for instance, you cannot finish jacks out for the entire minute. What you will do is you will stop doing the jack or whatever the exercise is, and then you will convert and transition into finishing out that exercise with like a jack or quick feet or something that's going to be easier for you, but still allow your heart rate to be pumping and increasing so you can burn those calories and things of that nature, okay? But once I get this all done, wow, hi. Been a hot minute since I heard from you, Sir Guru. Anyways, so let me go on ahead and show you how we're going to sit in our chair that my cat is currently sitting in. Honey, I need my chair, okay? Can I have my chair? Here, come on. Move. Come on. Sorry. This is the first time she's ever done this. She's a turd sometimes, but I absolutely love her. But anyways, I want to show you how we sit in our chair. And then once I finish my pre-workout, we'll get to going, okay? But what you're going to do is you're going to sit at the edge of your seat, as to the edge as you possibly can, okay? And then you're going to keep your back off the back of your chair. So this is how you'll need to be at all times. Now, I understand that there are going to be times that we get into doing these exercises and maybe you need to use your chair for stability or whatever. Do not rely on your chair the entire time that we are working out, okay? That's all I ask. Because it's not going to benefit you in any way, form, or fashion, all right? But I'm almost done, and we are going to get going. I'm so thankful for you guys tuning in. Please make sure you guys are sharing this because I'm telling you right now, it helps me so much. Hey, Sharon. Anyway, I'm almost done, so I apologize. Ooh. Hey, have that White Claw ready, honey. make sure you have a little bit for me, please. Anyway, I'm going to make myself some Gatorade Zero really quick. And then we are going to get to working out. I'm going to use my last packet of it. But I'm so thankful that you guys find my workout routines beneficial for you all. I thought it was so funny tonight when I went to my little meeting. This was my first bariatric meeting that I've ever actually attended in person with my bariatrics place since COVID. But it was so funny because they got to talking about workouts and all these low impact things, and they instantly, because like some of the ladies and some of the women that are in the group already follow me on here, which one of them's on here right now actually. But they all were like, yeah, Nataushia's workout or something like that. And I'm just like, goodness gracious. Low-key made my day, especially with all the crap that I'm having to currently deal with. But, you know, whatever. But we are going to get started once I get this in here. And I apologize for being so late. And a lot of you guys have been asking me who the little girl is, if you are unaware, that I posted earlier. That's my bonus daughter type situation. Like, I still claim her. But anyways, we are going to start with our jacks. I'm going to show you guys how to do it. Our jacks are quite fun, to be completely honest. But in doing a jack, this is going to be your options, okay? This is your first option. This is just your seated jack. This is your more advanced exercise for it, okay? But let's say that's too challenging for you, so this is what I'm going to need for you to do instead. You're just going to do this number right here, okay? But let's say that's still too much, okay? If you can't do those two moves, then I'm going to need for you to jack like this, okay? Nothing major, nothing difficult, but I do expect you to give me your, at least your best effort. That is the most that I ask for. But I'm going to go on ahead and pull up our timers and things of that nature so we can get started. Let's see. So we have 1 minute jacks starting now. We will do 3 rounds. So pace yourself, okay? Keeping your core tight as well, okay? So what that means is it almost feels as if you're pulling your belly button in through your spine. Take your breather. It's amazing how quickly 1 minute goes by when you're having fun, huh? Just kidding. So our next exercise is our out and ups, okay? This is the one where you'll start like this. It'll be out, in, up, down. You're going to repeat that consistently for 1 minute. But as I mentioned in the beginning, if you cannot finish the exercise that I have said that we're doing within a minute, you can go into a jog, quick feet, something like that. I'm going to show you a jog really quickly. But this is your jog, okay? If you can't do that one, here's your other variation of a jog. Or you can do quick feet like this, okay? So if at any point in time, one of these exercises is too hard for you to finish within that minute time frame, keep moving and do one of the 2 options I just showed you, okay? So let's go. We have 1 minute out and ups starting now. job. Keep it going. Take your breather. Up next is going to be our knee slicers, okay? Thank you. All right, let's go. So for our knee slicers, I have a few modifications. Well, one. But anyways, to do the knee slicer, what you do is you start like this. And if you can do the knee slicer this way, this is how you can do it. But if that's very challenging for you, I understand, especially when I was much heavier. Let me show you a modification really quickly so that if you can't do it that way, you can do it this way, okay? So instead of a slicer, it's going to end up being more like a slam, okay? So this is what it's going to be. All right. So if you can't do the slicer, you're going to do the slam. You're going to choose one of the two. We're going to do it for 1 minute, starting now. What are you doing, Jennifer? Up next is going to be our jog. Okay. Keep it up. You got it. Take your breather. Good job. Hey there. Aw. Well, welcome, Steph. Hopefully you'll join next time, okay? All right, let's go. We're going to go on ahead and move into our jog. Remember, there's two variations you can do for your jog, okay? You can either do it this way. Again, back off the back of your chair, core tight at all times. Or if that's too extreme for you, what I would suggest, be on your tippy toes in a sense. You're going to pump and swing, all right? So we have a jog for 1 minute, starting now. Really pace yourself. You got it though, okay? Good job. Keep it up. Push yourself, okay? You got it. Take your breather. You got a 20-second breather. Up next is going to be your flutter kicks. If you've never done a flutter kick, I'm going to tell you right now, your core will hurt. Your legs may burn. So if it becomes too challenging, resort back to doing a jog, quick feet, something that I've showed you, okay? But this is flutter kicks, okay? Your legs will probably burn in the upper part if you're doing this appropriately. And then your lower abdominal area, okay? So we're going to do that for 1 minute, starting now. You got this. Push through. You got it. All right, take your breather. Up next is going to be our jump rope, okay? If you're not done jump rope, this is what it looks like. But if that's too much, you're going to do the modification, which looks like this. Pay attention. All right. Make sure you guys are also staying hydrated. All right, let's knock these jump ropes out. We have 1 minute, starting now. If you are doing this exercise appropriately, you will feel burning going in this section right here, okay? Swing those arms. You got it. If you guys don't mind, just hit that share button. Thank you. Good job. Take that breather. So up next is our quick feet. I'll show you how to do that in just a second. Thank you. Hey, y'all. All right, here we go. Juniper Lynn. Come on, baby. So we are to our quick feet. And what that is, your arms will be out front like so. And this is all you do. Okay, so let's knock out those quick feet. We got a minute starting now. The reason why I put my arms out in front of me is it helps challenge your core abdominal workout a bit more because you have to focus on stabilizing yourself and keeping yourself up. But it is optional. If you don't want to do this aspect of it, that is okay. This is your workout. So you're going to get the results that you work for, okay? Just so you know. Keep it going. Perfect. Take your breather. So up next is going to be our battle ropes. Personally, I really enjoy this one, but it is one heck of an arm workout as well as a core workout if you do it appropriately, okay? But the way that a battle rope looks like is you're sitting like so, and then you're just going to battle rope it the entire time, focusing on keeping that core tight. You're going to focus on staying still and just moving those arms, okay? So we will do our battle ropes for 1 minute, starting now. And please, if you're just joining me, make sure you keep in mind if you cannot complete an exercise, Don't sit still. I'm going to need you to keep moving, all right, sweetheart? Because if you sit still, you're not going to reap the benefit of working out. I promise. Keep it up. Good job. Take your breather. So you're going to have a 20-second breather. Up next is going to be our cross punch kicks. But get this. I know not all of us can kick our legs up. So I'm going to show you 2 different variations that you can do if you can't do this number right here, okay? So if doing that is too challenging, I'm going to need for you to do a knee up. But if still doing that is too much, I'm going to need for you to just do some cross punches for right now, until you work up your ability and stamina to be able to do a kick or a knee raise, okay? But you pick your pace and you pick your skill level. If you want to challenge yourself and start off doing that, it's fine. But don't stop moving, all right? So let's do our cross punch kicks. We have 1 minute starting now. You got it. Take your breather. Up next is going to be our obliques, okay? So perfect job so far, y'all. Let's see. Sorry. Let's see if that'll work better. There we go. Maybe not. Are you going to stay phone? My phone's jacked up, so I apologize. Hopefully it stays. All right, let's go. We're going to go on ahead and move into our obliques. Now I understand that some of the oblique exercises that I do is challenging for some of us, so let me show you how I do it, and then I want to show you some modifications to make it easier for you. This is how I'm going to do it. This right here. But if you can't do that, I'm going to need for you to do this. Or if those 2 are still too much for you, go down as far as you can handle, okay? Even if that means it's just to your knee, as long as you're keeping that area tight and trying to work it, you're going to be fine, okay? So you have 1 minute obliques. Starting now, sweetheart. Thank you guys so much for being here tonight. I have to say, exercising isn't always something we look forward to, but I can say for a fact I always feel better after I have worked out. I've never been able to say, man, I hate that I worked out today. I've never been able to say that. You got it. Take your breather, honey. So we're going to be back to the top. That means we've just finished our first round of 3. So we are about to start round 2 of 3, which means the closer we get to round 3, the more we're going to start pushing ourselves, okay? So be prepared, because I know without a shadow of a doubt, we're about to dominate this routine, okay? So let's go. We're going to go on ahead and start back with our jacks. Remember, this is a jack, this is a jack, and this is a jack. So you're going to pick one of the 3. That's what you're going to do for 1 minute, starting now. I hope that there is like never a moment that you guys question how worthy you are, though. I hope that you never have to question your amount that you matter in anybody's life. Because I hope that you guys all realize how amazing and worthy and enough you are already. Okay? Take that breather. Good job, guys. It's okay. All right, guys. So we are back to our out and ups. We're going to go on ahead and do those. We have those for 1 minute, starting now. I will say speed is not necessarily an important factor, necessarily, especially if you're just starting out. I want you to focus more so on the exercise that you're doing, and then eventually worry about your speed. Because in time, you can increase your speed, but you have to have the exercises down. Take your breather. Up next is going to be our knee slicers. Remember, that's the one that's like this. But if you can't do that, I'm going to need for you to do a knee slam. And you're going to keep that core tight as you slam to both sides, okay? Hope you guys are ready. Because it is time for us to go on ahead and do our knee slams, okay? Or knee slicers. One of the two. So we got 1 minute. Starting now. Good job. Keep it up. Almost there. Take your breather. So you got our 20-second breather, and then we're going to jog, okay? Zanaya. This little girl's name. Zanaya. Anyways. We are now back to our jog, okay? So we're about to knock this jog out. Are we ready? If not, it's too bad, because here we go, sweetheart. Let's go. So this is our jog. We got 1 minute. Starting now. Remember, if you can't do this, you can do this. Okay? You pick your poison, though. You got this. Keeping that core tight. You got it. I hope that you realize how deserving you are of everything that you are working for right now. Just so you know, you deserve all of this and then some, because you're worth it. Keep it going. Keep it going. Good job. Well, 20-second breather, my bad. Oh, hey, thank you. Thank you so much, for real. All right, here we go, guys. We are back to our flutter kicks. To be honest, this is one that I personally don't like doing because it hurts. But you know what? They say no pain, no gain. Flutter kicks, starting now. This one is super challenging for me. But you know what? Sometimes challenging is what we need. Sometimes the things that challenge us truly make us stronger than what we could ever imagine. That's kind of how I'm looking at my life situation right now. I don't know where my life is going to take me. I don't know what's going to happen. But at the end of the day, I know it's going to be okay. I know it's going to work out. And I know everything's going to be all right. In due time. Good job. Take that 20-second breather because, baby, didn't we just earn it? Yes. You are doing amazing tonight. Up next is our jump ropes. All right, so we're going to go ahead and knock out those jump rope. We have 1 minute of those. Now, the jump ropes, just as a refresher, this is it. But let's say lifting your feet is too difficult right now. Now, I do recall when I was heavier, it was hard for me to do that. So let me show you this modification. Watch my feet and watch my arms. See how my feet never leave the ground? I'm literally bouncing on my tippy toes. That's what I'm going to need for you to do if you can't lift your feet off the floor. All right, sweetheart? So we got 1 minute jump rope. You got it. Dig in. Push yourself. Hit that share button if you don't mind. If you feel led, you can drop stars, diamonds, whatever you feel like. Push through. Push through. You got it. Good job. Good job. All right, take your 20-second breather. Up next is going to be our quick feet. We are almost done with round 2. Yes. Thank you so much. All right, guys. So we're going to go on ahead and start our quick feet. This one's super easy. I really love this one because it's super low impact and kind of fun, depending on how you look at it. It takes me back to flag football days. Anyways, we have 1 minute of quick feet starting now, sweetheart. You got this. Good job. You don't have to do what I was just doing. I was just doing that to be extra. You got it. You got it. Push through, push through, push through. Almost there. Take your breather. Good job. So up next is going to be our battle ropes. That one's pretty fun. At least I think that it is. But it's whatever you decide. Thank you so much for being here, y'all. All right. We are going to go on ahead and start our battle ropes. Okay. We have those for 1 minute. Starting now. Keep it going. Hit that share button if you haven't already. Thank you. Good job. Good job. Take your breather. So this next exercise, it's going to be the cross punch kick. But remember, if you can't do the kick, what I need you to do is like a knee up. But if doing the knee up or the kick is still too much, I'm just going to need for you to do the cross body punch, okay? All right, are y'all ready? Well, if not, that's just too bad because we're going to get into this anyways, okay? So we have 1 minute starting now. Remember, if you can't do this or this, okay? Keep it going. 20-second breather. So up next is going to be our obliques. All right. So great job so far because we are over halfway done with our workout routine. Carolyn, yes, I do this every single day at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time as of right now until I get a real job. Y'all ready to knock out our last one right here? Let's go. We're going to go on ahead and knock out our obliques. All righty. So we have 1 minute starting now. Remember, if you can't do this right here, you're going to do this or you're going to do this. Focusing on keeping your upper obliques tight. You got it though. Good job. Keep it up. Push through. I know how challenging it is. I know how it burns, but it's worth it. I promise. Well, 20-second breather, my bad. And then we are going to start our third and final round in under 20 seconds. Now, when we start our third and final round, I'm not going to do as many demonstrations of modifications. I'm going to say the exercise and we're going to get in and do it so we can get this knocked out. Once we finish our third and final round, what we will do then is do some light stretching and then finito, no more. Okay? So let's go on ahead and start on our third and final round. We're going to have our jacks first. So hope you're ready. If not, that's too bad because we're getting in and knocking it out now. So you got a minute of jacks starting now. If you can't do this, remember you can do this or you can do this. Okay? You got it though. If you've had a rough day today, I want you to understand that regardless of whatever happens, tomorrow's a new day. Things will get better. All of the situations that we're in day to day, for the most part, are very temporary. Just try to keep that in mind, okay? That's something that I have to tell myself too. But it works. It's worth it. And that's okay. Second breather. Up next is going to be the out and ups. All right. Let's knock out these out and ups, okay? We have 1 minute of those. Starting now. If you're new with me, every time I do an out and up, I shoot for certain tiles every single time so that I ensure that I'm challenging myself. I'm not just going to half at it. I'm going to give my best effort, push my body, and earn the sweat that's dripping off my body. Less than 20 seconds. You got it. We got it. 20-second breather. So our next exercise that we're going to do is our knee slicers. Alrighty. Hi, y'all. All right. I hope that you guys are feeling challenged, because your girl's feeling challenged today, just so we know. So it is now time for knee slicers. Remember, if you can't do the slicer, what you are going to do is a slam. Okay? So if you can't slice, you're going to slam. Alrighty? So we're going to do that for 1 minute, starting now. You got it. Good job. Perfect. You got it. Don't you stop. You can do this. You got it. We got it. Yeah. Take your breather. My question. I'm glad that you're sweating. Just so you know, I'm sweating with y'all. We sweating together because we doing this together. But guess what? It is now time for us to knock out our jog. So if you ain't come off your chair like I have a million times, we're about to dig in, dig deep, and jog in our chair for 1 minute, okay? So let's, you got 1 minute, start now. Here's your jog. Up next is the one that I absolutely hate, but you know what? Usually it's those exercises that we hate to do that reaps the most benefits for our body. Have you guys ever noticed that? I think it's so funny. Keep it going. You got it. You got it. Come on. Good job. Now, I can't remember if I told you guys this in the beginning, but the more you push yourself and the faster you can go, take your breather, the more that it's going to increase your heart rate. So what I mean by that is, let's just say, for example, I say, okay, let's do a jog. So if I'm telling you to do a jog, don't do it this speed. Don't go snail speed. Pick it up. Challenge yourself. You can do it, okay? Because if we just go snail speed the entire time, you're not going to increase your heart rate the way that you need to burn those calories, to burn the fat, to get the cardio, okay? So try to push yourself just a little bit. But let's do these flutter kicks. We got a minute. Let's get it over with because I hate these. But they are so amazing and they work wonders on your lower abdominal area. So you got a minute. Walking up the stairs may be fun for me later. That's okay. Good job, you guys. Perfect. Less than 20 seconds. We've got this. Push through. Dig in. You got it. You got it. We got it. All right. Take your breather. Up next is going to be our jump rope, okay? Whew. Thank you, Donna. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for tuning in. All right, guys. Here we go. It is now time for us to do our jump ropes, okay? Man, y'all, I'm soaked. So let's do these jump ropes. We have 1 minute starting now. You got it, come on. Good job. Less than 10 seconds. All right, take your breather. So up next is going to be our quick feet, okay? Are y'all ready? Let's go on ahead and knock out our quick feet. We have 1 minute starting now. Good job. Keep it going. You got it. You got it. You got it. Perfect. Good job. If this is your first time ever completing a workout with me, I want you guys to drop a comment. Okay? Your standard reactions, I don't know. But guess what? Guess what time it is? Breather time. Take it, honey. Up next is going to be our battle ropes. Because we are battling for the rest of our lives on this journey. Because once you start a weight loss journey, in my opinion, it never ends. Because you're constantly watching the scale. You're constantly trying to make sure that you don't gain back what you've already lost. It takes work. There is no easy way out. You have to put in the effort or you're not going to continue to get your results. I'm just letting you know. I've lost over 240 pounds. I only say this because I know this. Okay? But it is now time for us to go ahead and knock out our battle ropes. We have 1 minute starting now. You got it. Keep it going. You got it. Good job. Almost there. Take your breather. So up next is going to be our cross punch kicks. But remember, if you cannot do the kick, you're going to do a knee up. But if you can't do the knee up, you're still going to do that cross punch, okay? Aw, thank you, Liz. All right, let's go. We're going to go on ahead and knock out our cross punch kicks. Remember what I just said, though, okay? So we got 1 minute. Starting now. Good job. Almost there. You got it. Take your breather. Perfect job, guys. We literally have our oblique crunches. Once we finish that, we'll move into our stretching, okay? Great job tonight. If no one has told you today, I want you to know that you matter, and I am so proud of you. I don't care what you've done today. I don't care if all you've done is gotten out of bed and brushed your teeth. I'm proud of you for getting up and doing something for yourself. Anyways, let's do these obliques. We have 1 minute of oblique crunches starting now. You got it. Good job. Keep it up. Almost there. You got it. Take your breather. I'm going to move my chair so we can go on ahead and stretch in just a few seconds, okay? My poor little chair is soaked. I will let you know that if you don't want to see any text on your screen, what you will need to do is just swipe to the right. If you want to see the text when you're doing the live workouts with me, swipe to the left, okay? That's all you have to do. But let's go on ahead and do our stretches really quick, okay? So what we're going to do first is pull this arm across our body, all right? So we'll do that for 20 seconds, and then we'll swap sides. But before we do that, what I do is I cross out, cross over, cross under. I will show you, explain it, and you will see it, okay? All right, so you're going to cross out, cross over, cross out, cross under. Now what you're going to do is you're going to bring your other arm this way, okay? So let's go. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to pull our left arm behind our head. Now, when I was over 500 pounds and I was still a lot heavier than what I am right now, I struggled to get my arm behind my head. So I'm going to show you guys a little trick that I taught myself. I do this every single time. So if you're used to it by now, I'm sorry. If not, hey. But anyways, this is what we're going to do. You're going to take your hand. You're going to do this. You're going to take your other hand. You're going to get it. You're going to pull. And it's going to stretch your arm for you, okay? And it should be stretching in this section right here, all right? So if you cannot do it how I'm about to do it, you're going to do it how I just showed you to do it, okay? So let's stretch away. So if you can't do this, you're going to do what I just showed you, okay? You got this. All right, so what we're going to do is you're going to cross out, cross over, cross out, cross under, okay? So now we're going to pull the arm the opposite direction, okay? Perfect job. Keep it going. Keep it going. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to lunge, okay? We're going to stretch the interior of our thigh. So you'll lunge this way, all right? I'll let you know when we swap. As we're stretching and doing this, what you should feel is some slight pulling going on in this area of your thigh on the interior, okay? Yay! The deeper you go, the more of a stretch you will get. Now what we're going to do is we're going to come up, then we're going to switch sides. All right, sweetie? So go for it. Good job. Come back up. Now what we're going to do is we're going to stretch the back of our thighs now. Now I know not all of us can touch the floor like so. Like I get that. Because I once used to be 240 pounds heavier, okay? So I'm going to teach you a trick that I taught myself in order to stretch the back of my thighs. Now if you don't want to do this, that is up to you. But the way that I did it is I would like swim through. So I would take my hands like so. I would swim through, kind of pull myself and tuck my back kind of under, kind of arch it downward. So that it would pull on my upper thighs and my glutes, okay? I can touch the floor now, so that's what I'm going to do. But I want you to pick something that's going to stretch the back of your legs. So if you're just doing this right here and this does it, you can do that too. But take your pick, okay? We got 20. I'll let you know when we're swapping sides. Just go down, pick your poison, and go for it. All right, now what we're going to do is you're going to go to the right side. So put your right hand above your right ankle and your left hand on top of your right kneecap, and you're going to lean to that side, okay? Now when we finish on this side, we're going to switch and do the exact same thing, but on the opposite side, but I'll let you know, okay? Great job so far. We are almost done. I'm so proud of you guys for tuning in. Let's swap sides. So that means your left hand is above your left ankle and your right hand is on your left kneecap, okay? Now, when we finish this stretch, what I want you to do is ragdoll up. So you're going to mimic my moves. You're going to go extremely slow coming up, and you're going to focus on breathing slow as well. So you take the chances of reducing your risk of being lightheaded and dizzy, okay? So it is now time for us to ragdoll up. Pay attention to what I do. You're going to slowly do it because I almost always get lightheaded. You don't have to hit yourself. I just do that sometimes. I'm weird. But what we're going to do now is the inhale, hold, exhale. I'm going to leave you responsible for controlling your breathing. I'm not going to do that for you. I am going to show you what it looks like. Then you will take control from there. We will do 4 together, but this is what it is, okay? So what you'll do is you'll be in a sumo type stance. So you're wider than shoulder width apart. You're going to inhale up, hold up here, exhale down. Okay, so that'll be 1. We're going to do 4 starting now, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect job. Thank you for tuning in. I'm saying goodbye. I will see you tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And do not forget how amazing you are, okay? Have a blessed one. All right, I'm coming.